Howdy, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Alarm Industrial IoT Monitoring channel. Today, we're talking about remotely monitoring industrial IoT standard protocols. Specifically, we'll be talking about an international standard called PWM, aka Pulse Width Modulation sensors, and how to use those sensors to measure things like water usage, flow meters, and beyond. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that little bell and ring the bell so you're subscribed, notified of all the latest videos when they launch. This article is from our blog at www.valarm.net/blog. Let's dive right on into it. Do you PWM? How do PWM or pulse width modulation sensor standards help you to remotely monitor industrial IoT sensor devices? PWM sensors, like you see in this photo, a sensor adapter for connecting to pulse output PWM sensors. These are quite amazing, super useful, and versatile. So what exactly are they? You'll learn all about them in this here story. PWM, pulse width modulation, aka, is a sensor standard used for measuring pulse counts from a variety of sensors. The main industrial IoT application that comes to mind is counting pulses, spins, ticks for remotely monitoring flow meters. Flow meters measure water usage, how much water is flowing through a pipe, or any other combination of liquid or fluid-like substance. Typically, they have an impeller inside, and as the fluid or water passes by, the impeller spins, and these PWM sensor adapters from shop.valarm.net, might I add, will count how many spins and therefore how many pulses and how much water is flowing through a flow meter for measuring and monitoring total water usage, pump rates, and totalizers like you see in this example dashboard for one of our industrial IoT sensor customers. PWM is a technique for getting a pulsing signal from voltage transmissions. It's a way to detect on and off patterns that are the pulses we count with these PWM sensor adapters. The number of pulses corresponds to a real-world value you care about. For example, each pulse from a micrometer flow meter might mean that 10 gallons or 40 liters of water have flowed by. Fortunately, you've got a friend and powerful ally in the sensor standard, PWM. Our customers use tools.valarm.net to remotely monitor PWM sensor adapters connected to a variety of flow meters, like those made by Micrometer, EKM, Metering, or other hydraulics and machinery manufacturers. All you got to do is attach your PWM sensor to the PWM sensor adapters, like you see in this photo. And you can see all these examples where sensors are connected to ground, pull-up, PU, and sensor input channels in the green connection block. Once your sensor wires are all wired up and connected to your sensor hubs, you'll see your sensor information on tools.valarm.net. And that's when and where the magic happens. You can map it, graph it, analyze it, API forward it, do just about anything you want to your heart's content. You can access your sensor information from anywhere on any device. Simple and easy to use web dashboards, like you see in the screenshot here, give you a quick understanding and situational awareness of what's happening with your remote assets in the field. For example, monitoring water wells and aquifer health with 4 to 20 milliamp sensor adapters connected to water level sensors and pressure transducers, and at the same time PWM sensor adapters are attached to flow meters. That means cost-effective, rapidly deployable water resources management for you, your teams, and everyone at your organization. PWM compatible sensors are all around us. Some have flow meters with impellers and propellers inside the pipes that physically spin. In this case, with the mechanical flow meters, the Hall effect combine their powers to give you number of pulses and spins and report those as PWM counts on tools.valarm.net. There are also magnetic flow meters that don't have any moving parts but need to be battery powered to detect flow. Some pumps are or can be equipped with Hall effect sensors, so they can be measured with PWM sensor adapters. Basically anything that spins can report pulses for each revolution, letting you easily count RPMs, revolutions per minute, for industrial equipment and machinery like hydraulics and fluid power. There are plenty of PWM sensor monitoring needs out there. But tell us, what are yours? We've mentioned a variety of sensors here that tell you how powerful the PWM sensor standard is. Industrial sensors like flow meters are made by a variety of hardware manufacturers around the world. Specifically, our customers like to use flow meters made by Micrometer and EKM meters. However, since tools.valarm.net is an open platform, you can use sensors made by just about any company from around the world. We're happy to work with you to find what works best to help your business improve operations with remote monitoring. Sometimes all you need to monitor are PWM sensors. Sometimes you just need more. But take a gander at our Industrial IoT customer success stories to see how industries around the world combine PWM and other sensors to remotely monitor water, air, vehicles, and a heck of a whole lot more. You'll see how our industrial IoT customers apply and integrate PWM sensors with other international sensor standards like 4 to 20 milliamps, RS-232, RS-485 Modbus, serial UART TTL, SPI, serial peripheral interface. That's your quick and easy overview and introduction to PWM, or pulse width modulation sensors. See our blog for more stories about who uses these and other industrial IoT sensors for remote monitoring and details on exactly how they do it. I honestly appreciate your feedback. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you've got any questions at info@valarm.net. Whether you need to monitor water, air quality, bridges, hydraulics, fleet vehicles with industrial equipment, machinery, trucks, trailers, flood warning and monitoring systems, water levels, or anything else, we're here happy to help you, your organization, and your clients to monitor anything, anywhere. Have a look at our customer success stories to see how tools.valarm.net is used to monitor things like pressure transducers for water resources management, tank levels, and many others. And since tools.valarm.net open platform, you can use any sensors, like we mentioned here, flowmeters made by EKM micrometer, as well as water level sensors made by companies like Xenix. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the little bell so you get all the notifications. Drop a like and thumbs up down below if we've earned it. Leave a comment or send an email if you have any other questions or anything else. And have yourself a fantastic day.